guess you could say, technically. I was about to say, technically. I told Carl that we, for some strange reason, we could be talking about Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yeah, I saw that. Why would we talk about that?
I don't know, because the wokeness has changed.
The wokeness has changed.
Gosh darn liberals have ruined Thomas the Tank Engine.
You'd be
Fine
surprised.
virus. He's no longer the fat controller, he's the plus size controller.
He's the thin controller.
Yes, the thin controller. Now, Jackson, we were just talking about how Kyle smashed a 2-liter of this yesterday.
Must be a Coles thing.
He smashed a 2-liter Raw C.
Hell yeah, dude.
Reckon I
He's
would
got a
talk
lot of Raw C in him.
No. No.
It was extra hydrating Raw C.
Understandably, I guess. I don't know. Is it understandable? I guess we'll find out. So, do we have a funky new intro, or are you just too busy getting the munchies?
I better get my phone for something, actually. You want me to play the intro, do you?
Well, have you got one? Because otherwise we
this
should
one?
talk. You've got 2 minutes. You can go get your phone.
I forgot to download a Kyle's one.
This is where it peaks. Anime intro, average blokes.
It's a head bopper. Well, I guess you could say, technically. That worked.
I gotta check something here.
Recover.
I forgot it goes on for ages.
Just and the fade out begins, I guess.
Wait a minute. I'm white.
Alright, I'll fade it out.
And welcome back to episode 123 of the Average Blokes podcast there. Yes, that's exactly what you meant. Today, I'm your host, along with Pepsi enthusiast and Raw C Toller.
He's missing an R, isn't he?
Yeah.
Troy, what have you done?
Troy's English wasn't Troy's first language, although his best subject at school, but I'm sure Troy...
Did you even finish year 12, Jackson?
Yes, I did.
No. Did you actually finish year 12? Or...
Yes, I did.
So, no, I'm not talking about like a TAFE course where you
I also did the tape.
where you get an equivalent. I'm talking about actual year 12.
Yeah.
Anyway, what did I do wrong? I see, it's done. Hold on.
You need another
Well, considering I've typed it like 3 times.
Well, I guess you could say, technically.
What are you talking about? It's a C Toller.
As opposed to a controller?
Why would it be a controller?
I don't know. What's a controller?
You tell me.
I don't know what a controller
It's
is.
literally the controller.
Ah, there we go. A controller. Yes, we're going to be here today rage baiting against why wokeism has affected child TV shows and why we can't call the fat controller fat anymore because it might be considered a racial slur. Well, not really racial, but you know.
I mean, that was a thing ages ago.
Yes. Back in those days. But Troy, his real name is
Whose real name is what?
the fat controller.
Percival.
Isn't it Top Hat Man or something?
I
Topham?
think it's Percival.
Percival Topham.
There we
Percival
go.
Topham, yeah.
Is that it? I'm pretty sure
That's it. That's it.
That's
Yeah.
it.
I don't know what
What?
you're talking about.
Obscure knowledge.
Yeah,
It's
well,
like they cancelled Humphrey Bear because he didn't wear pants.
right, really?
That's what I always got told as a kid.
That's why you weren't allowed to watch it, were you? What about Barney the dinosaur? What did Barney get cancelled for? Eating their children? Probably.
And he's probably a pedo. What?
Wouldn't be sure. Wouldn't be
I love
surprised.
you.
Wait,
You love me.
Too much.
wait. What are you talking about?
Humphrey beat Bear and now Bunny the dinosaur.
Okay, yeah, I heard Humphrey B. Bear, and then I started hearing Barney, and I'm like, what's going on?
I love you. You love me.
I think that's the one children's show I'm not going to watch with my son, but continue.
Smart. Smart. What about the Bear in the Big Blue House?
The Bear in the Big Blue House?
Mm.
I mean, that rings a bell. I have
Good
seen that. I
friends,
just
good
don't remember it.
Goodbye. Well, we'll see you again soon. I know. Very soon. I
Bear,
know.
the moon, and the big blue house. We
Oh,
got
you
copyright struck.
To come
It
and
is-
play. To come and play. Excuse me, you want to come and play? I don't think that's right, but for anyway.
In Blue House, because that rings a bell. But is that
It
the
should.
weird-looking bear? Yes, I remember.
The big Ranger Bear, yes.
Oh, that thing was disturbing.
There's a great
There's something about this big Loki bear that's like
It's the
walking
head. It's
around
the
and he's
head.
like
It's the
this.
head.
No,
Yeah.
it's the shoulders.
Oh, the lack of shoulders. Okay.
Yeah, it's the lack
You guys
of shoulders. It's the lack
Ever
of
remember
neck.
watching? Did you guys ever watch Alf back in the day?
Alf.
AOF, Alf. I used to love Alf as a kid. He's like the alien. He's always trying to eat the family cat.
That rings a bell too, but
Not Mad Alf.
oh yes, it's this reminds me. Yes,
Ugh.
I have never watched it, but I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but yeah. I'm
No,
looking at
I was more of a Basil Brush kind of guy.
Oh,
Ha,
boom,
ha,
boom.
boom.
Real ones remember Basil Brush. That was great. I do miss. I don't really miss, but it popped on my Instagram feed recently. I'm like, oh my gosh, boom, boom, and then
I was trying not to
and
say
then
it.
and then they from that was born the Big Boom guy.
The Big Boom guy. What's that?
Yeah, he's a dad. He's got these little two kids, and another kid is a random neighbor's kid. Justice Boom. Is it Big Justice Boom?
Oh, Big Justice and his
Yes.
the Costco
Costco
guys.
fam. Yes, that's right. That's their catchphrase. Is like the
Let's
boom.
get two big booms.
Yes,
AJ and Big Joe. Wait, that's a show.
it's a YouTube show. I think.
I
I'm
know
not sure.
about. We're Costco guys.
Yes.
That's what you're talking about, aren't you?
Yeah, the dad actually used to be a professional wrestler.
I just know the meme.
Yeah, they were in an AEW for a one-off show or a couple of off shows. It's very, but yeah, like I said, the dad was a former pro wrestler, so. Yeah.
Ugh, I can see that.
Yes, he wore very tight leather pants for his match, and anyway,
And now he still wears them for no apparent reason.
reason. Yes.
Oh, I say keep on the bringing the boom. Keep on bringing the boom.
Yes,
That's a song. That's a song. What the?
probably by them.
Is this all just from the meme?
Probably.
I swear, the amount of shit Americans can do just from like 2 minute clip or 2
Well, the problem is
clip
there's
or
too many Americans that there's just that much crap. That's the reason.
Yeah,
Why
some of it
have-
gets through the cracks.
Yeah, some
What
of it shouldn't get.
what Jackson is trying to say is that we need to start culling Americans.
Yes.
Jackson's trying to say is that's okay. They're culling themselves. Don't see- I've watched a few videos about Gen Zers, and I'm sitting there going, I don't think that's many Australian Gen Zers. It's some Australian Gen Zers, but it's definitely not Gen Zers. Sorry, Gen Alphas.
Mhm.
It's many Gen Alphas in America, not so much here in Australia. I like to think that we keep up with education and don't give our kids iPads immediately.
Or guns.
Or guns. Well, no, it's not the guns is the issue. It's the iPads. It's the
Yeah, I suppose.
it's the YouTube. It's the YouTubes, which is where we're at.
Fair enough.
TikToks.
I want to do what we didn't do in the last episode, because last episode we had the highlights at the very end of the show. So I'm going to bring them forward, and we've got new highlights I want to start
It's
off
weird.
with.
It's almost like that's what we're supposed to do. it's
I guess
normal.
so.
It's normal format of the show.
The normal? We have a format?
I mean, we kind of do, but
I'll start off with my highlight quickly. So last episode, I mentioned like, oh, if Carl wants to play VR chat, that will be my highlight, and it was. And
And he
Troy,
did it.
you glad to know Troy? So Carl and I played VR chat, and we were basically playing Among Us.
I know. I
And
was
Kyle's
there for a bit.
Kyle's avatar was the pregnant happy lady.
I know. I was there for a bit. Remember?
And yes, that's right, you were. And so I was like, kind of role playing, like, that's my wife. She's pregnant. And Kyle's
That's
like,
my
I'm not pregnant.
Yeah, but
I just need to do shit.
what? Were you doing it? Were you doing it with British accent? Oh,
Yes and
that's
no.
my wife.
Kind of
She's
yes and no.
pregnant. She is.
There was one time when Kyle was imposter with another person, and they were coming up to me, and I said, I don't know if you heard this, Kyle. The imposter pinned me up and was like, I'm like, before you kill me, I want you to know I know who the other imposter is, and I want you to tell him that I love him. And then, and at the end of the game, she came up to me and said, "Don't worry, your secret is safe with me." So yeah.
Sounds like you had fun.
Yes, there
Well,
was
that's good.
I went by myself a couple of days ago to play it as well, but unfortunately, hackers had ruined the servers. And when there's a hacker in the server, you get booted from the game. So
Not immediately. Oh, that's no good. Kind of like Rocket League.
yeah, but yeah, you don't get booted from the game. Like the whole game doesn't close down. But anyway, yes.
That's true.
But anyway, yes.
So that
Sorry,
was your
you wanna-
highlight of like. What about this week? Last week.
I went and saw my dad for
Yeah,
a couple
what
of
about
days. That was nice. Good catching up with the kids. They saw their granddaddy and grand stepmom.
He's moved over that way now, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's in
Think about
Mafwa.
that.
Mafwa.
Which, Troy, I don't know if you
Mafra.
think about, I had
Mafra.
thought about it. It's weird because it's called Mafra, but I
Yes.
wonder if it's because there's some accents in England that have they say the F instead of the TH. So I'm wondering if Mafra is meant to be called Mathra.
It's double F though, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, then it's Mafra.
Yeah, but I'm
There's
just
no-
saying because
There's no accent there.
No, that's just not.
they
But like
they
the-
put two Fs just so you get it right.
Because I can't remember what accent it is in the England, but they don't say the Fs; they say TH. The
Oh,
sound.
Mafra. That's what, Scottish or something?
No, there's an English accent. I can't
Irish.
remember what it is, but yeah.
Oh, interesting.
So I'm like, maybe it's meant to be called Mathra, but because whoever named it, yeah. Anyway,
And only thing I know is that the Japanese, I think it is, can't say the TH when they try to say.
yeah, they say
English.
SU instead,
Yeah,
or it's a se.
say instead
Sound.
of t
Yeah,
or th.
like so. Smash Brothers,
Se.
Smash Brothers.
Th.
Smash it.
I was walking. I
Hmm.
was walking down the. I was walking down the road and went to the park.
Okay, Donald Duck, no Daffy Duck.
Suffering.
Fuck around, succotash. I love me some Daffy Duck.
Right, bye bye. No, it's Sylvester Stallone one. Troy, you got any highlights? From the past few
Yeah.
days?
Yeah, let me get. These are old highlights because, my highlight of the week. I bought a new fan because my fan broke.
Oh,
So big fan of that.
how did you break your fan?
Well, you see, it's like almost 20 years
Oh,
old,
that'll do it.
or 15
that'll do
at
it.
least. It's at least 15 years old minimum. So yeah, it's and it was slowly starting to like. I'd turn it on. I'd turn it on to three, like to one, and it wouldn't go. So I'd have to turn it on to three to get the fan moving, and then switch it back to like the one. And it got to the point where I just put it to three and have to wait like for it to decide to start spinning. And then I woke
Lovely.
up in the middle of the night, like a couple of days ago, and I'm like, I smell burning. And I'm like,
dear.
I look over and the fan's not moving, and I'm like, I think it's the fan. And I go over and go, oh yeah, that's the fan. The fan's motor's wrecked.
That's
So,
a great smell too.
So for one night, I played a YouTube video called "Fan Noises" on my tablet. I just put it on, left my tablet there, and went, it's gonna probably die. Like it'll run out of power by the time I'll be asleep by the time it runs out of power. And yeah, next day we went to Coles and I saw a fan for sale, and I was like, yes, I'll just get that from Coles. I'll just get a fan from Coles. Perfect. But other than that, I had HSP and Krispy Kremes the other day.
Massive.
Went and picked up material from our Dandenong warehouse, which is nice. So
Oh,
yeah, so didn't have
Nice.
to drive to
It's
Durham.
finally happened.
I went in through the wrong entrance.
Oh, well, that.
But to be fair, not really my fault when the entrance says trucks only
Oh.
and says no utes or cars. And then you go around to the other side, which is there's no forklifts, there's just metal and steel things around. and you see a guy. You look over at the other side of this fence that's halfway between the entrances, and you see all the material, like all the tiles and screeds and stuff like that. And you go to the forklift operator, you shout out to him from the fence and go, "Oh, yeah, I'm here to pick up this, that, this." And he goes, "Oh yeah, just come around the other side." And I go, "It doesn't say. It says no utes though." And he goes, "What? Utes come in here all the time." And
Double
I'm
standard.
like, "What?" Yeah, I'm sitting there going. It also says you drive in, and it says it's got signs everywhere saying no walking at all. It says no walking at all, and I'm thinking, how am I supposed to get out of my car and sign for my order if I can't walk over to the warehouse office?
Well, it's gone mad. You can't walk in your own work area. Yeah.
Basically.
Basically.
And yeah, I've also rediscovered my my childhood love for Thomas the Tank Engine, playing it for my son.
Yes, that's yeah. Because we were out yesterday, Kyle, at a friend's place, and they had a projector with a Fire Stick, and so
And they're
Troy-
sitting there playing Miss Rachel, and I'm like, no, we're not watching this crap. We're putting on the real shit, the real good stuff. And I threw on classic Thomas the Tank Engine.
And so we generated this conversation because there was this, I can't remember what this meme YouTube channel what it was, had a repetitive clip of it just going, the narrator going, the fat cunt, the fat cunt, the fat cunt, the fat controller.
I think I watched that video ages ago.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's a good oldie goldie one. But and then Troy was flicking through some of the videos, and I didn't realize, but apparently the modern ones, because apparently they've had a few different types of series where they did the original, then there was another style, and then there's been
CGI.
another style.
So there's an original, there's a CG, the original, which is like the train, you know, the model trains,
yeah.
the best series. Then you've got the CGI, which is pretty good. And there's apparently a cartoon series, like it's now cartoon.
Huh.
And
then,
it's 2D, two-dimensional cartoon, I should say. And you look at it and you're just like,
and the crazier part is there's a British version and an American version.
yeah. There's apparently an American dubbing of the original Thomas the Tank Engine series.
Yeah.
And
I
in the
know.
episode I played, it was Alec Baldwin doing the dubbing.
Yeah, out of all people, I know that was my face too. I'm like, what?
I think it was
What
Alec
about
Baldwin.
the ethereal snake animation called Thomas Was Only Following Orders, and it's Thomas when he's taking people into Auschwitz. And it's him on trial at the Hague for crimes against humanity.
Did they have him like sit in a little court thing and it turns him sideways, like on a rotating table thing?
It goes into flashbacks, and it's just him, yeah, on the tracks going into the big gates of the concentration camp.
Not there, Thomas. No.
I'm going to look this up because I think it was Alec Baldwin.
Oh, you had to share that, didn't you? Oh, there it is there.
Is he
Well,
sharing the actual thing?
Yeah,
Oh,
Thomas was only following orders. Poor
it's the same
Thomas.
people that did the Mickey Mouse thing.
Yeah,
I love. What is it? Mickey Mouse goes to
it's like Vietnam.
Vietnam. Yeah, Mickey Mouse in Vietnam.
What happened?
Gosh,
What Mickey? You
gosh, Mickey,
see,
you got to take out them. Whatever. I'm not
the
gonna say-
Viet Cong.
The Viet Congs.
That was
Oh, it is. It's Alec Baldwin.
yeah, that's strange,
Season
isn't it?
5 and 6. They got Alec Baldwin as the narrator for the Thomas the Tank Engine series.
Where's the Aussie version? Jesse's a mad cunt.
Oh, we were joking about that, weren't we?
I think we were. I can't
Percy
remember.
was very mad at Gordon. He was being a real cut.
No one likes Gordon. He's a real dick. Yeah. So anyway, I guess yeah, that was kind of fun to learn.
I'm not a slow train. You're just a piece of shit.
Oh goodness me! Before we go to Cole, try any more highlights or was that it for now?
That was basically it. Yeah, that
Okay.
summarized it all. Oh, we went swimming today at the local pool for the first time with Axel.
Oh, nice. How did he go?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he did all right. He tried to drink the pool water, and he and he choked on it a little bit too.
Delicious.
I think twice, but it was relatively busy.
Did you go in that little shell pool, that shallow pool?
Yeah, we had him in the show pool, and then we had him in the kids pool, and then we took him to the bigger pool for
Did
a
you like
minute
the
or
big
two.
jet, that little
The
hook
three
thingy?
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he liked it, but he was, you know what he's like when it comes to the splashing stuff. So he
Yes.
he'd walk towards it, but he didn't get too close.
Mm-hmm.
And then when another kid would like put their back on it, it splashes everywhere. He would be, ah.
It was funny because when we were out yesterday, they brought Troy brought this little water hopscotch thing, Kyle, where you plug a hose in, and so our kids were running around on it. But Axel's like, ooh, kind of sketchy, but my kids have gone nuts running back and forth on it. But yeah,
And then
little
Troy
Axel.
peed in the pool and was like, Axel, why did you do that?
Axel did.
Yes.
Axel did wee on someone's patio yesterday, so you know.
That's right. Good boy.
Yeah,
I think
we've
it
all
was.
done
I
it.
think it's more the cold water he doesn't like when it comes to the spraying on his face and that.
Understandably.
But I joked yesterday because Letitia walked over before, and it was either one of the kids jumped on it at that moment, and she got splashed, and she did the same thing as him and went and like backed off. And I was like, oh, you take. I see. Axel takes after his aunt when it comes to water.
Who knows? Maybe. Yeah. Kyle, any highlights from you? I'm sure you got one or two.
Well, been living at work, but I mean,
Yeah.
working the public holiday yesterday
Oh,
was
money.
it would be a highlight for my bank account. So
Yeah.
I like money.
That's fair.
money. But yeah, it was weird because they messaged me early in the morning saying, "Hey, the load tomorrow night's going to be quite small. Do you want to finish at 9 instead of midnight?" I was like, "Yeah, that'd actually be kind of nice."
That's banging.
And then I get to work and 2 people called in sick. so
Oh.
it's like,
Yeah, so
can you
much
stay
for
till
that.
12? It's like, I guess I can. But money. So the
Money's
nice
a
thing was
highlight.
the shop shut at 8 p.m. and so it was
Oh, bit earlier.
didn't have to dodge customers and stuff like that, which is always nice.
So you got to work expecting an early day, and then they asked you to work a late day, so you were like,
That was mentally what was going on in my head. Yeah.
What is that voice clip from? Because I hear it everywhere in the stupid. Yeah, what is that from?
I have no idea. I just went on the voice thing to search for what was I going to search for?
Far.
Oh no, I like money. I was going to search for that, but
When you got that.
it came up and it's a Dragon Ball Z character, so I clicked on it.
Gotcha. Fair enough.
It's a kids meme.
Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Do we want to go into some small talk stuff? Because I do have something I want to bring up. Because if you remember last episode, I had to take a phone call.
Yes.
And I was trying to talk a point about how Sanity, how they were successful and then they eventually shut up shop. Turns out they're they've got an online shop. But my point was being that specialized shops are a dying thing, I reckon, in my opinion, because New Zealand, they're shutting down all the EB games. And so I
I missed the
reckon
first half. What was the shop that was closing down that you first mentioned?
it was Sanity. So I talked about how Sanity
CD
boomed.
shop.
Yeah, that's CD
yep,
shop.
Yep. Anyway,
And,
yeah, EB Games is closed in New Zealand. What does that mean for Australia? Says all the news articles.
I don't really.
Probably
that's
means
the
it's going to
thing.
close here too.
Perhaps.
Well, like a lot of people was
Perhaps
talking
not.
about how like the reason they're shutting down is because they can't compete with online vendors and everything in EB is overpriced. But then here in Australia, there's like every time you go into an EB Games, it's like
cheaper.
there's a sale. There's a sale. It's like, God, is EB Games
Really?
having a
Wait, I
sale?
can't tell.
9,000 red signs everywhere. Sale, sale,
They're
sale.
always on sale.
I think EB Games is having a sale.
I'm pretty sure 90% of the time, if I go into EB Games, I get the game cheaper than if I buy it online now.
Well, they price
Especially
match,
if
and I'm
it's
pretty sure
secondhand.
they also price match online things.
So is JB Hi-Fi. But yeah, it's interesting because like I went to Target because there was a Metroid game that came out, and comparatively to it was cheapest at Target for $60. It was at EB Games for $89 for the version I wanted. And so I went to JB Hi-Fi
Because
to
it
near the
was
price
because it was Nintendo Switch, wasn't it? Just
Yeah.
the regular Switch.
Yeah. And so I price matched it at JB Hi-Fi for Target's pricing, and they gave it to me for 60
Instead of 65.
instead of
or-
89.
Oh,
So they
that's
just
actually a
price
pretty
matched.
good save.
Yes.
I wouldn't. Don't. Whatever happened to beat it by 10%?
That's bunny.
No.
Well, you
but
see,
most,
Troy.
most stores offer it will beat it by 10%. Not just Bunny. Bunny's just advertise that.
Yeah.
A lot of stores like Baby Bunting for baby stuff. If you can find it at Big W or Target for the same price, we'll match it and we'll beat it by 5-10% or something.
But that's hard because they don't sell
'Cause what's
Anko
the-
stuff.
What's the point if you go to Target and buy it? Don't go to JB Hi-Fi. Like, oh, we'll match their price.
Yeah.
Okay, but why wouldn't I just go to them and buy it then?
Yeah.
So
Well, that,
Like,
find it on Facebook Marketplace. Can you price match this?
it says here Target selling it for 65.
because another point I was going to make it was that I was always viewing EB Games as like the gaming store to go to, but then not realizing like, oh, maybe I could have gotten it cheaper at Big W or Target or whatever. And then so I'm
Also-
like, I went to Target and compared the prices to other places. I'm like, oh, I can get it cheaper here instead.
Here's the thing: EB Games in New Zealand is closing down because New Zealand is closing down.
I
That's
guess
the
so.
only reason.
Shutting down.
But let's put it this way, Jackson.
Well, I guess you could say technically. Well, of course you could say technically.
Well, aren't they talking about how everyone's emigrating from New Zealand to Australia?
Yeah, essentially.
Everyone's leaving New Zealand because it's too expensive.
But then we're
and
returning
they're
the
coming here.
dickheads.
They're coming here, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like it must be really expensive there if they're coming here.
Mm. Yeah, it is. It is. New Zealand's sort of more like a holiday destination more than a place you'd want to live. It's like
No, I
otherwise
bet-
very nice. It's a very nice
Oh,
place. But
I bet you all the millionaires are just buying property in New Zealand because the whole world's going to flood.
well, funny enough, there is an American millionaire there who owns a winery off the coast of Auckland, and he's got an island all by himself, and he's
Of
got
course he
wineries, and he owns a soccer team in Auckland that play in the A League. So
What is it? They've got that map of if the world flooded, and basically, obviously, Australia would get an inland sea and all that. Victoria would apparently be fine. We're safe. Like, we're
Yeah.
well, not safe per se, but like, you wouldn't get flooded up in the higher mountainy areas. And New Zealand's one of the places where the water would
that was very low.
go down, if anything, and create more land or something.
Doesn't
I'm
that
so
map
sorry,
also
Troy.
show that like
What?
Australia would be one of the only countries that benefits from that. It would like turn their inland like very lush instead of arid.
They'd finally get what they've been trying to do, what they were trying to do like 100 years ago. There was that proposal for the inland sea.
Oh yes, imagine if that happened though. That'd been sick.
So what we do is we nuke Canberra into a big crater.
Nah, it's still shit.
What do they want to call the Gaza? Like, if there was that Trump's idea to turn it into a luscious resort.
Oh,
thing?
yes.
Was it the Trump
Trump
Gaza
Gaza.
Strip or something?
Trumpistine.
Gaza, Trump
know.
Gaza or something.
I don't know. I do remember seeing that though. They had a
tur-
full-on plan for a resort type situation.
That's what they do with the middle of Australia.
Yeah, it'd be nice, but the only problem is that and rightly so, is that it's all like protection of indigenous Australians, like their land.
You think silly Americans care? You think Trump cares about indigenous people?
No,
He doesn't care about
obviously
the
not.
American indigenous people. Why would he care about the Australian indigenous people?
I suppose so. Yeah.
If he wanted our country, he'd say something like, "Oh, I don't know, it's national security. We need Australia. If we don't take it,
We need
China or Russia
Australia."
will take
That'll be
it."
his next thing. We need to buy Tasmania.
Mate, if he's buying Australia, the world's gone mad. It's
We
like-
need Tasmania needs to be ours. We have to save the devils in Tasmania.
It's got the finest mania. It has all
If
the
we don't get
manias.
Tasmania, China or Russia will take Tasmania.
And we don't want that. We don't want that. China and Russia can't have Tasmania. It'd be bad. Be very, very bad.
Look, Tasmania is nice as well, but again, it's like, why? Why would you bother? It's too
We're gonna
cold.
If I buy Tasmania, I promise I'll bring back the Tasmanian tiger. No one said I could do it, but I'm pretty sure I could do it.
I think it's actually happening, to be honest. There's this crazy group, I can't remember what they're called, but I heard it on the podcast that they've got DNA of a thylacine and they're trying to clone them. Whatever.
As long as they're not the same people that said that they made a dire wolf.
I think it might have been. But those same people want to do it with a mammoth as well. They want to do bring back
Yeah, I've heard
mammoths.
that, but
Yeah.
you can't just take an elephant and change its genes to make it hairier and then say it's a mammoth. They are different species, well, not species, but they are different
breeds.
in many different ways. It's not just the hair.
Well, elephants aren't they essentially just a result of evolution?
We took a wolf and we made it bigger, so now it's a dire wolf.
But now it's smaller.
Next, we're
But now
bringing
it's-
back the woolly rhino.
The woolly rhino.
That was another
It
thing.
existed. Woolly rhinos existed. What do you think they did during the Ice Age? It's true.
Woolly.
We're bringing back the hairy human. Don't you worry. My son is on the. My son is working
Oh,
on
that
it.
is a thing.
Bringing it back to the 70s, full bush.
We're talking
I've got
to
the
the
biggest
Italians.
bush.
We're
I've
getting
heard
their
that
DNA.
I've been told I've got the fullest bush. It's
No
the
one tell the
greatest bush.
Brazilians. No one tell the Brazilians.
Now I'm thinking of the South Park, the South Park version of Donald Trump. Hey, relax, guy.
Gosh, dang it.
Mr. President, you are amazing, and you definitely do not have a small penis. What?
I mean, if the day comes when Trump is saying, put a shrimp on the Barbie, that's... Yeah. I
You
put
could
a
probably
shrimp on
make
the
AI
Barbie.
say
It
that.
was the best shrimp. The Barbie? I don't know.
I've been to Australia. They have lovely shrimp. They made me some shrimp. It was very nice.
What was the... I watched the Dukes of Hazzard. They had the best... No, I don't know. There wasn't even an Aussie in Dukes of Hazzard. I don't know why I was referencing Dukes of Hazzard.
No idea, unless you were trying to do that moment where like everything stops, where it's like, "Yep, that's me."
me.
Or, that's me. Is that how it goes? That's
You're probably
me.
wondering how I got here.
You're probably wondering how. Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how the president got in that car, but it all goes back to.
I think...
All right, we need to move on. Move on.
I think
Stop.
Kyle's internet has shut the bed. Oh no, he's back.
No, he's-
okay.
no, he's fine,
very
he's just not
frozen. He was very frozen.
Doesn't say anything. I'm gonna stop. We need to move on
All
from
right,
the
let's
Trump
move,
thing.
let's move on to some news then. Since we actually do have a format. It's news, gaming, and then eventually to trees, economics. What
And
was that
rocks.
list? Rocks. Yes. So who'd like to go first with something news related or something that happened?
Well, there's
you know?
another. We had
it
another.
was- It was India Independence Day yesterday, so congratulations to the Indians.
I don't think it's where Kyle was going, but sure, yes.
Definitely, there was definitely nothing else happened yesterday. There was nothing else going on. There were no other events or no other important
We've
days.
got another fugitive shooter on the loose in Australia.
Oh,
Another one.
is it the one
Yeah.
in New South Wales?
Yes.
Yes, I saw
And
about that.
apparently he's trained in bush survival. So
I've got a
Ah,
theory.
weird. It's
I've got
weird.
a-
It sounds. This sounds very. What's the word where something sounds like it already
Familiar?
happened? Familiar.
Familiar?
Yeah.
yeah, we,
So
I've
it
heard
could
this
be.
story before.
So it could be Mr. Desi Freeman.
they're linking up, and they're going to do some ultra conspiracy shit.
Oh goodness me.
So
I
wait,
thought-
what's the shooter? Some guy shot some people and then disappeared.
Yeah,
in the
two. I
bush.
think he killed two people.
Yeah, and shot at a third and
Yeah.
wounded him, like shot him in the arm. And was it two people? Yeah, he shot
Yeah,
his
the mother and
ex-partner,
auntie. Yeah, partner. Yes, that's right.
and then drove to the other house and shot, another lady in the front yard, and then shot at her son while he was in the front yard as well.
Sounds
Yeah.
like we should start taking guns away from farmers more heavily.
Well,
That'll fix the problem.
was I correct in thinking that it was indigenous people that were shot at? I think it was.
I saw the interview with the young bloke that got shot, but I didn't see if he was indigenous or not.
No, because I remember hearing it was on the ABC News, and they were like, "Warning: the following report contains
'cause he's
indigenous
dead
people
or
who have
something.
passed away."
Yep.
So I think that's what it was.
Fair enough. Don't talk about them then.
No, simple.
Wait, aren't they supposed to not talk about, say, the person's name at all or something?
No, they just give a warning that someone who has passed away will be mentioned. I think that's what it is.
No, it's if you, I can't remember. It's something about you can't talk about someone who's indigenous who's passed away because it'll do it. It's something spiritually wrong about it or something like taking photos.
It's bad juju.
I don't think I'd call it bad juju because I think it's a like belief thing or something.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
remember.
Yeah, I don't
But you
know.
can't say their name or something.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I was thinking you were going to say when you said there was another. I'm like, oh, he's going to talk about the another ice shooting. Another. Good
Oh
Well,
yeah, I
I
heard
those
about
too,
that.
yeah.
That one was actually pretty bad from what I heard. Like
Yeah, I think it was.
the guy was just trying to
accident.
protect the person being harassed or I'm saying harassed, but arrested or something
Yeah.
by ICE. And they're like,
I
he's
watched
got a
the full
gun, and the
video.
gun's falling
you
out
should
of his
see.
pocket because they've all jumped on top of him.
My favorite part.
Oh, it didn't
it's
even
not-
fall out of his pocket. The
No.
police officer pulled it out of his waistband and then took it away. And then he was resisting a bit more. And then the guy just unloads 10 shots into him.
Into his back.
Was that the same clip where, like, when it's happened, everyone's like, they're like walking backwards, and then they reapproach? Like, I don't know if it's the same clip I saw, but they were like,
Oh,
they
there's
were
like
backed
5
off.
dudes on this guy. One of them was
Yeah.
like swinging and punching him in the head.
Mm.
And then, yeah. And everyone's like, oh, why did you bring a gun to a protest? And it's like, he's a licensed concealed
Gun
carry
owner,
permit
yeah.
holder. Like,
There was a post on Facebook by the guy's family basically explaining that I think the guy was a nurse
Oh,
or
Great.
something.
an intensive care nurse or something
Yeah,
along those
and-
lines.
oh, that's what I stands for. Intensive care extremist. No, I
Enthusiast.
don't know.
No, no.
This is-
I was going to say intensive care removalist.
Yeah, but that doesn't start with E, unfortunately.
I
but
know,
see
I
where
know.
you're
Well,
going, I
you
see
try
where
and
you're
come up with what does it stand for?
going. Intensive care
Immigration?
exterminator.
No, no, it's
Executioner.
immigration something enforcer.
Yeah, immigration.
Immigration and Customs Enforcement.
That one,
Ah, that would be it. Yes.
aka a dick,
Okay, yeah, dick.
an asshole. I saw a comedian make the joke that they should send ICE to Iran
And what
or
deport them?
Iraq. I can't remember if it was Iran or Iraq. Send ICE to Iraq because they've got women driving cars. I can't remember what the full joke was, but yeah, that's like one of the things that ICE
Are they
afraid
supposed to be like anti-women or something?
of. Maybe. Well, they shot that woman in the car, so
Yeah,
there's a
but
lot
that was
going
more
down in Iran at the
justified. We
moment.
had that
Yeah.
discussion. Like I could see from the guy's point of view, from their point of view. That's the funny thing. You see all the different camera angles of that one. That one is more grey. Like that's a very grey. And it depends on a person's point of view of law enforcement and other things, and if they're actually considered law enforcement. And it's, as I said, it's a very grey situation. But this one is kind of black and white. When you've got 5 dudes pinning a guy to the ground, there's no reason to literally shoot him in the back, especially after you've stripped him of his gun. Like
Yeah.
that's just execution style. You know what I mean? Like that's just wrong. There's no debate. There's no black and white. They're
It's-
pinning a
yeah.
guy to a ground who hasn't even done anything wrong. Like he's just obstructed them. Right? So but when I say hasn't done anything wrong, hasn't done anything justified getting shot or killed. You know, you can put an argument forward that the girl could have hit the other guy and he was in danger because she was driving her car towards him. You could also argue that she was trying to pull away, etc. But this is just, again, it's just execution in the back.
yeah, okay.
And 10 shots to the back within a 5-second period. So
Oh wow, it was 10.
Yeah,
So what?
Shot
Just
him
bang,
10
bang, bang, bang,
times.
bang, bang, bang.
yeah.
He must have
Just
said
a
a
mag
naughty
dumped him.
word.
Oh, that's shocking.
In young people news, because we've talked about the social media ban so much. This is old news, but it was it seems appropriate. Gen Zers said they're offended by the word "job" because it evokes feelings of negativity.
Well,
So, man, when I hear job, I'm just imagining someone. Oh, please don't say job in front of me. Job, job, job. Ah!
The top comment is top comment says, "Is moist okay?"
Wait, what is moist okay? I don't get that one.
Yeah, Because because people get the creeps or they feel creepy, cringe when people says moist.
Oh, he's moist.
Are you feeling moist, Troy?
Now I understand how they feel.
Jeez Lord.
So, start again. What does job invoke? They feel uncomfortable.
They feel offended. They feel like a big surge
So
of negativity.
negative emotion.
Evokes feelings of negativity.
I mean, moist doesn't really give me feelings of negativity. I like being moist.
Just imagine them like ringing up a helpline. Help! My parents are abusing me. How? Dad told me to get a job.
No. It's like, oh, so you go into your job today. Don't say that word. What word? Job.
Officer, he said the J word.
I'm going to my place of engagement, or I'm going to my place of employment, or something.
Yeah, young people. Yeah, they've got a job. It's called being on social media, being content creators, reviewing. This is the best tips for year 7.
Aren't year 7s Gen Alphas at that point?
I think so. Yeah.
Aren't most Gen Zers like the youngest is 18 at least, or something?
Yeah. I don't know.
Starting to feel like a boomer, where every young person is a millennial. You millennials, and it's like a young 14-year-old who's Gen Alpha, and both of them don't know how to communicate because one is talking about how things used to be, and the other one's just doing this hand motion.
What's
One
coming
says-
after Gen Alpha?
Gen Beta.
Beta, yes.
So we've just gone through the alphabet again.
Well, yeah, you kind of have to go loop back around.
It comes around. Yeah, it's a bit like that though, unfortunately.
Who decides these things?
It's the internet.
The internet? I don't think it was the internet, was it?
Society then. I don't know.
Because we had, so you had baby boomers, then Gen X. So it kind of skipped a few there.
Yeah, just a bit.
And then Y, Z, A, and B again. So yeah, I guess. But it's like, who decided on X?
Because what became before then though?
Okay,
'Cause,
the greatest generation.
The Gen T. No.
Gen G. So
Gen G.
Gen G.
That's gone back.
And then you had the lost. Oh, maybe it was the lost generation, then the greatest generation. I'm not sure. Then you've got the silent generation, which I think is before the Second World War. I want to say
It wasn't the silent
once you-
generation like essentially the people who survived World War One and are all traumatized.
Yeah, probably.
I think that's the greatest generation. I think the silent generation was before that.
I'm gonna.
Just quickly Google it, but I'm not sure the exact order. But I know it's one of those two is the World War generation. One of them is before World War. So it might be this. It would make sense for silent generation, and then before that was the greatest generation.
You know what Gen Zers don't know the sound of? The X-Files theme song.
I thought you were going to play it, but I've got it here somewhere.
Law and Order.
What? Oh, that, yes, Lord.
We played so many times in this
Others.
Tip of my tongue.
Okay, what's on the tip of your tongue?
Star Wars. Is she for real?
I know the show though.
So, Jackson, this
Very real.
is all news.
Han Han.
These are the Gen Z producers in, like, the Fox or something.
Kiss.
Or Kiss. There you go.
I think it's Will and Woody. Here we go.
I've got no idea. You don't know what that is?
Star Wars?
Star Wars.
Jackson, you're going to get us demonetized,
Actual.
not that we make any money.
It's Kiss. Sorry, it was Kiss FM. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. My favorite bit of that clip is I can see my work tags in the background. But yeah.
Okay. So speaking of X-Files, have either of you actually seen an episode of the X-Files?
I don't think so.
Yes. I have them all downloaded somewhere here.
Okay. So how do you know about the X-Files?
No. I think the theme song itself was just a meme, like popularized meme.
So I know it, and this is probably how you know it too, Jackson, is I used to watch VHS tapes that would have ads for things, remember, at the start.
Yeah. Okay.
And
yes.
one of them had a trailer for the X-Files where it was just the theme song.
Right.
And
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember very vividly because that theme song when I was a little kid scared the absolute shit out of me. I have no idea why, thinking back now, but just that song would play, and I just remember hiding under my bed and I don't know, maybe it played in the middle of the night. But there was something about the theme song that was just absolutely terrifying. Like maybe I saw an alien in it or in the trailer or maybe something, but every single time the song would play in a VHS tape, I would immediately fast forward to the end of it.
Yeah, okay.
And I would force myself to get through it so I could watch that episode of Dragon Ball Z. Or watch that movie or something. It was
There
some
was
sort
a-
of movie or TV
There was 11
show.
there was 11 seasons of the X-Files as well.
I think it may have been an
Yeah.
ad from a VHS recording, like recorded the actual ATV show.
Gotcha.
You remember when you were able to do that? Record the TV?
Yes, the old yes.
Hmm.
I do the old VCR recorders, yeah.
But now I fucking love the song. It's like one of my favorite
Still one of the
songs.
best. Still one of the best TV shows, I
Soundtracks.
reckon.
See, I've
David
got to get around to watching it.
David
It is
no,
pretty
is
big.
it-
David Duchovny.
Yeah, that one. How is he?
'Cause I-
How old is he? He's
Because I know the
65
characters.
now.
It's Scully and Mulligan or something.
Yes.
Scully
Fox
and
Mul-
Mulligan.
It's Fox. It's Fox and
know.
Dana.
I don't know.
Mulder.
Scully and something.
Mulder, sorry.
Mulder. Excuse me.
Fox Mulder.
I was almost there.
Agent Scully. I'm Agent Mulligan.
I watched the reboot or like.
There's
part of the
Margaret
reboot.
Scully, if that's who you're thinking of, maybe.
Yeah, there was
Scully and Mulligan.
there was one episode of the X-Files that was banned from Syndicate TV because it was too like scary for regular audiences, and it was one of the episodes not to do with aliens or anything, where they end up on this like being held prisoner on this farm full of like inbred cannibals that hunt people.
Whoa, that actually sounds scary.
Mm.
Aliens,
It
it's
was a
like,
very-
oh, that's creepy and scary, but that sounds terrifying.
I loved the show because when I was young, like I got right into like reading about UFOs and conspiracies and stuff like that, and that's essentially the gist of the whole show.
Hmm.
And like, yeah, it's a pretty, I don't know, thematically, the show's pretty damn cool, and like the way
See-
it's styled, and
I didn't realize it was an alien show until I was like 25 or something. And then I was watching the Simpsons episode with Mr. Burns, like, and his youth thing, the Treehouse of Horror one. And I'm watching it and I'm like, oh, it all makes sense now. That's why they're in the episode. Because everyone thinks Mr. Burns is an alien. Jackson,
Yes.
he shows up and he's like, I bring you love. Because he's
Oh
like
yes,
high,
he's
high out of his mind.
Yes, his eyes are very diluted.
he's like
Remember,
glowing.
you don't remember your treatments, sir, about your special treatments to live an extra week that you do once a week.
What's that? My favorite bit, I can't remember what it is. Are you guys booing? No, he says actually stands up in the cinema. Are you guys booing or wooing?
Bing. I remember. I know what you're talking about.
Yes.
And don't they go booing?
Because Mr. Smithers is like trying to say, "Oh no, that's saying
No, they're
woo."
wooing you, sir.
Are you saying woo?
Are you guys booing or
boo?
wooing?
Yeah,
Excellent.
exactly.
I think my favorite episode of The Simpsons would have to be Mr. Burns singing about his suit.
He's so
See my
It-
vest,
it's
monkey
vest,
chest,
that's-
flea
yes.
infested monkey chest. This last-
See my vest made from real gorilla chest. See this poodle, I'm from Loodle, it's the best.
How do you know this off the top of your tongue?
I used to know the song like from start to finish.
I mean, I'm glad I know the stupid frozen yogurt bit, but like that.
All
That's
I
just more-
want is
Well, I
a
remember
suit that
at high
looks
school-
good.
Planty, like Matt, he could like sing the whole thing. Like,
Oh, yes.
I just remember him rattling off the top of his head in Year 10.
Shout out Pro Planty, far out.
The whole time he's singing, Jackson, he's singing about how he's got these suits made out of like endangered species.
Oh, okay.
See this poodle fits my noodle. It's the best.
That's
it's
the
like
whole
a
reason
poodle
he's trying to
head.
keep the puppies from Bart and Lisa's
Right.
dog because he wants to kill them and make clothes out of them.
Lovely. And then you
It's
want to
basic-
use Sensible Helper or
It's
something, probably.
it's 101 Dalmatians except Santa's
Ah.
little helper.
Okay,
dogs.
yeah, that makes sense.
Greyhounds. It's greyhounds.
Jeez Louise. Oh, far out. You mentioned Planty. It really threw me off just then for a bit. Kai went to school with a guy who's a Pokemon Go YouTuber.
Okay. Is he still a Pokemon Go YouTuber?
Yes, he still is a
Yeah.
Pokemon Go YouTuber.
Wasn't that like 10 years ago or something?
Yeah, but it's still... Actually, yeah. Actually, it is coming up 10 years, I think.
Is it still that popular?
Well, to the diehards, yeah.
It's surprising. Does he even like Pokemon? Or
I dare say
is he much
so.
of a Pokemon player?
Oh, yeah.
some
and
people just
he was
like
right
that
into.
game.
He's also right into collecting like gaming stuff. So like, he had like a full collection of like arcade machines and the Nintendo 64 Virtua Boy and
That's
all
right.
the like
Okay.
this rare gaming paraphernalia.
Okay, but the most important question, is his channel doing well?
I believe so. He's doing it full time. He's
Actually,
not doing... He's not doing any other jobs.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's successful.
I think he's doing pretty good for an like someone in Adelaide.
Why is it always the people in Adelaide? You got that mate, Mr. A Game or something.
Yeah, he became a dad recently.
Is he?
He's
He's
got-
from Adelaide too, isn't he?
Yes,
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
Man,
he's
I gotta
got
move to
90
Adelaide if I want to do well on YouTube.
90,000.
92,000 subscribers.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
like he gets a
fair-
lot of donations through YouTube chat and stuff. Like he
No,
only
that's
doesn't
fair
YouTube. He
enough.
doesn't do Twitch from memory.
Oh, he should expand. But you can do it full time with only 90,000 subscribers. That's actually a bit of a surprise.
People donate pretty generously on his live streams. So like when there's like every Tuesday and Wednesday. So Tuesdays there's a spotlight hour. Wednesday night there's a raid hour, and then once a month or every 2 months there's a community event that goes over for 3 hours. And so there's always content for him to publish because like there hasn't been too much repetitive stuff, but at the same time it's sort of hard to get fresh
There
content.
hasn't been too much repetitive stuff with Pokemon Go.
Yes.
I don't know about that.
Well, they
I feel
have
like we're
seasons,
wrong
Troy. They
there.
have seasons, and so like there's certain times of the year where they have certain themes. So like,
And what happens in these seasons? They throw a ball and they catch Pokemon.
so unfortunately, Pokemon Go is going down the route of Pokemon with costumes, and it's very
I know. I've seen the Pikachu with hats.
yes, that's the main ones really, essentially.
I mean, any kind of job or career path is usually repetitive at some point. That's not the thing. I'm just sitting there going like, I don't know. What do you reckon's harder or less or more like soul sucking, doing the same job over and over again, or playing the same video game over and over again?
Depends on
Because
the
there are
video
people
game.
who dedicate their channels to playing only Fallout games or only RTS games or only Mario games. Like your mate Mr. A Game, he's exclusively Nintendo and he's
Correct.
mostly Zelda.
Yeah,
And I remember he posted that video about how he was bitching and complaining because nobody's watching my Zelda Breath of the Wild game playthroughs anymore, even though I've made like over 2 million videos,
You know what?
2,000 videos.
You know what I think though? Those
He was-
videos help his algorithm. I reckon.
He was stoked. He was the most stoked, I reckon, to have Tears of the Kingdom come out. He would have been frothing.
I think people do this kind of videos though to help the algorithm because they go, oh, he's doing something different. Let's push that video, and then the video comes out. And it's like, oh, you guys go watch my Legend of Zelda games.
Are you
videos."
talking about like the challenge videos and all that, or
Yeah,
Okay,
so.
no, I'm talking about like I looked at his channel and it was like 90% of his content was Breath of the Wild. It didn't
Yeah.
matter what it was.
yeah. He's delving into mod stuff though. I've noticed, which is cool though.
That's what everyone does when they hit a corner.
Yes.
It's true that like people start people start running out of ideas or they can't keep playing the same game when they start modding it. It's not if they like do a couple of mods here and there. It's if they just do video after video of this mod and that mod and this mod.
That's probably the difference between like you when you were saying what would you do rather like grinding at a video game or would you have a normal boring day-to-day job. At least with gaming, you can modify stuff and change things up. As with a day-to-day job, it's
I mean, yeah, but you can also change career. You can
True.
do the job somewhere else. You can do a different type of job. Like,
you can work at a different Coles.
yeah, exactly. Well, you can no, you don't have to work in Coles. You can move to Woolworths. Like, we'll take Kyle for example. Kyle's got his forklift license and all that. He can work at basically any factory.
I could probably be prime minister with a forklift license. If you think about
Exactly.
it.
He can do anything with a forklift license.
I'm going to run. That's going to be my campaign point against Albo.
I have a
Albo's not
forklift
fork
license.
certified.
I don't
Move
know.
aside.
I got a feeling. Look, I don't know. I haven't checked, but I'm pretty sure Pauline Hanson probably already has a forklift license as well.
That's,
How do you
what
think
she-
she
that's
got
what
where?
she-
How do you think she got where she is today?
That's actually so popular. The popular vote's going her way.
It's all those
Forklift
fork.
license.
It's all yeah. It's a forklift license.
You struggling to get
I mean-
friends? Get a forklift license.
I mean, you can pivot when it comes to video games as well, but also like you sort of take the or YouTube in general, but you sort of have to take that risk a little bit. That if you pivot, you might get less people or less views, etc.
At least with
So
sorry.
I'll give you another example. One of my, I guess you could call this a bonus highlight, is there's a YouTuber who plays Civilization.
Oh yeah, exclusive.
And yeah, he mostly does Civ videos, but he does other of those base
Is that
builder.
the potato whiskey?
It's the Potato
Irish-
Whiskey Man.
What his name is?
McWhiskey Head or whatever it is. Potato McWhiskey.
Yeah, that's it.
And he was excited for Civ 7 coming out because he got to, he was getting
game,
sick
new
of Civ
content,
6. Yeah, new game, new content and all that. But he recently released a few Civ 6 videos because Civ 7 kind of sucks.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's but he hasn't released a Civ 6 video in like over a year. He's been playing other games as well. I left a comment which he actually liked, which was nice on his YouTube channel, saying basically it's good to see you enjoying Civ 6 again. And I've enjoyed watching his videos again too.
It is funny how that happens though. Like to really appreciate the older games, you got to play the new games, and you realize how bad the new games are.
But would you rather like work a regular job or work on YouTube, for example?
I don't know about Kyle, but I'd say a regular job because at least you have a steady income as opposed to a YouTube where you're relying on algorithms and your ad revenues. So
I suppose that's true. Anything could screw you over. But that's the same thing if you're a contractor.
I mean that's true. That's true,
If
I
you-
guess.
What about you, Kyle?
Well, like again, yeah. If you were a successful YouTuber, but that's an ideal. Like,
That's true, yes.
Someone exposed. Well, I say exposed. A British show. I can't remember the guy's name.
The realities of YouTube. It's not as good as it seems. You have to you have to pay taxes
What is his
like
freaking
everyone
name?
else. I thought I'd get free money doing this. No.
well, by the ATO again.
Someone accidentally leaked what a YouTuber
Well, how much they earn or
revenue
something.
income. I gotta figure out who the frick it was.
I see people post stuff like that, and I'm like, is it real or not? Like these people post about how they make AI videos and they do AI shorts, and they're making $10,000 a month just from these AI shorts that they don't even have to put much effort in. And I always have to question it. I'm like, is this faked? Have they faked the little like how much they got paid screen? They're not showing their bank account. They're only showing this YouTube revenue thing.
Freaking name. I'm so annoyed I can't find his name. Anyway, there was a popular British YouTuber. His thing got leaked. How much his ad revenue got leaked? He earned $101,000 per month, per year. Sorry. And people are like saying, "Oh, that's not much," but then they notice that, "Oh, but he's got business ventures where he's making lots of money and other things." So, like being a YouTuber, you're not just being a YouTuber. You've got money in businesses where you can also make a little bit of cash holder in.
Well, it depends on, I guess, if you get sponsors, if you have other, just like everybody else, there are other revenues of finance revenues. Like you could have, a lot of them have business ventures as well, especially the like people that are really like Mr. Beast people.
It was KSI.
Wait, he only earns 100 and something thousand a year on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, no wonder he's
Yeah, but
boxing.
but you got to think that's 100,000 like pounds because he's British.
That's true. That's pounds.
Oh,
which
sorry,
is like
okay.
double.
Let
That's
me-
200,000.
Let me
For us.
rephrase, sorry. So KSI's YouTube revenue was recently leaked during a segment on Michael McIntyre's Big Show. The estimated revenue for his past 28 days was 105,000.
So that's a
Based
month.
on yeah.
That's a lot though. That's
Yeah.
That's only a month.
Yeah. But
So
then
it's
amazing.
basically on 1.2 million a year.
Oh, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that'd be about right. Here's the thing that confuses me, right? You get people who are like relatively well, like they've got a big subscriber base, and they're sitting there going, I'm struggling with money. I'm not going to be able to pay bills. Help me out, and all this other stuff. And then you got other people who have less subscribers, who don't get as much ad revenue, for example, who are more likely to be struggling, and you can kind of see it a bit more. And they're like, yeah, no, I'm fine. Like, yeah, I could use some Patreons. That'd be nice. That way I can make videos where I can swear or I can do this,
Yeah.
you know.
The uncensored version. It's funny because Lad Bible has him as a content creator, boxer, a businessman, and musician.
And a musician. Well, it's not just because you made a song doesn't mean it's.
He makes one bloody song.
I mean, I don't know if he's done a few songs, but I think I have heard a song or two by him, and it's.
Yeah.
Tell you what, Logan
song.
Paul's "I love to ride your girl like my bicycle" or whatever it is. He did like a carbon copy of what's the song? "I can ride my bike with no handlebars."
I don't know that one.
He
sorry.
says, "I can ride your girl with no handlebars, no handlebars."
Dropping some
dear.
lyrics, man.
And I think they sued him. I think the guys who wrote that
wanna.
song sued him. And
Very
good on
fair
them
outcome.
because good on them because if you actually listen to that song, like it's pretty not anti-capitalist, but anti like don't be a dick essentially, and don't be a dictator.
Yeah. Yeah. It's wealth makes people do funny things. I think that's the long story short, I guess, for that as well. But like PewDiePie too, because like he's probably making money in other ways too, other than his YouTube, because he doesn't have to rely on it so much.
I don't think so. I mean, maybe, but like it's probably more the fact that he's some people like him, for example, probably make enough money and don't really need to be actively have a bunch of other businesses, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's a little bit like, so if you won the lottery, right? Here's the thing. If someone wins the lottery and they get like, let's say like let's say what they win big and they win like 40 million or 38 million or some like one of those bigger lotteries. If you just put that in an offset account, or not an offset account, if you put that into a bank account and just leave it there, you can comfortably live off the interest.
Yeah.
So it's always very confusing that people are stupid enough to spend all of that money and somehow end up in more debt because they just go absolutely crazy and buy like gold bar Mercedes or something,
Yeah.
or golden Mercedes for millions of dollars.
We should say this is not professional advice, financial advice. Seek professional medical.
Well, who's that guy
I'm
who
not
does like
giving-
he has
I'm not
like the
giving
financial
advice.
audit? Is
Which
that guy
one?
who does the financial audit podcasting?
I
like,
forgot his name,
Audits
but
all
I
his
watched.
guests, and
Oh.
some of them,
Yeah,
some of them just list off the shit they spend their money on, and he just straight up tells them to their face like, "You wonder why you're losing money? Like you're a fucking idiot." Like, oh, but I needed to spend 15 grand on this plastic surgery. Blah blah blah.
Trust me,
He's
bro. I
just
need
like,
that.
did you though?
I watched another YouTuber who was playing clips of people talking about just Americans talking about how their college degree's been useless and stuff like that. And a couple of the clips he played was from that show, and it's the guy. I think his name's Cable or something, or Caleb.
Yeah, Caleb.
Caleb, yeah, he's talking to this woman, and he goes, she goes, what? He looks like payments for student loans, like, oh, so do you have a degree? And the girl's like, yes. And he goes, what's it in? She goes, in Shakespeare.
Oh.
And
Shakespeare.
He legit looks at her and is just like, oh, well, I'm sure he's a lovely guy.
Yeah, there's
But
been a
you
few
don't
people
really-
he's roasted. about like their pointless degrees. Like you've gone and got yourself 200k into debt for this degree that was definitely never going to get you a job.
That was only one, but there was a few of those clips of him doing basically that. My confusion is why would universities and colleges, because universities do it too, why would they offer degrees where it's like the most useless thing ever? Like,
Yeah.
Money.
Well,
'Cause
the
they're-
the unfortunate thing
I like
too is
money.
the companies' expectations are a bit funky as well. Like you must have at least 2 years experience. Bro, I haven't already been in uni for 2 years. What the hell?
yeah, but apparently some of the jobs they offer, like in America, Jackson, it's like
Yeah.
it's like $10 an hour. Must have 5 years experience. Must have PhD. for their version of minimum wage.
Must have a
Shocking, isn't it?
PhD.
And then they have to go through, like, a bunch of people are actually applying for this jobs who have university degrees. So they got to go through like a bunch of different like hard processes. And if someone's, I listened to a clip from another one of this guy's videos where it had a what the people that look through resumes, what are they called? The hiring people. I'm trying to think of the consultant. or
hire?
something. The consultants.
Okay.
Basically the person who looks through resumes and looks through people's, like, you know, all that stuff, and then sends it to the people who actually want to hire the person.
Right. Okay.
I forgot what the term was, but this woman's saying one piece of advice she was giving people if they're applying for a job is don't send your resume saved as resume. Put it as your name. Because she's like, because I get thousands of resume. And I was looking, and I cracked up laughing because my resume is saved as resume.
I think I've got mine saved here somewhere. What is mine?
Pathetic excuse. Oh,
No,
Dan.
mine's saved as K
Sorry.
Walland resume.
Oh, smart.
That's
Slightly better.
better, yes.
My dad sent us a message in a group chat with my sisters, and he's like, "Is this good?" And I read through it, and then after he told me, "Oh, I just entered." What I did was open up Chat GPT, entered my credentials, and told him to spit out a
Make it, yeah, it does. Wait, he did that or you did that?
No, he did that. He put in all his his credentials and whatever, and ChatGPT formatted a cover letter thing.
I did that like 6 months ago. I tested it out and I just typed in like basic things,
Yeah.
and it spat out this. And I'm like, yeah, that's a good format for that. Yeah, it's not bad.
Work
I'll
history.
make sure to use
President
it.
of the Moon.
President of the moon.
Yes.
But some places, some like they got to do interviews. They got to send videos. Some people got to send video. Send us a 2-minute video about of you and what you like and what you're like. And it's like, why write a resume then?
Yeah. Well, when I was looking for work earlier last year, and you know, there was a few mining jobs available, and they all use that app called HireVue, which is like there's no longer any in-person interviews. You like got to record your video answers to all their questions, and
Ugh,
it just feels really weird.
ugh.
And then you don't get to speak to an actual person unless you make it through to the last round of interviews, and there's 5 rounds. Yeah, I don't like that.
So if I said to Corny, if I ever have to do like a video record yourself and send it, I'm gonna dress as a clown.
Yeah. Okay.
In the little description of this one like send your 2-minute video thing, it says present in 2 minutes, like, you know, what makes you good, what we'd like about you, and your special skills. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, if I ever did that, I'd definitely dress as a clown because that would display my special skills.
You'd stand out.
Well, that's the thing. Apparently, like, yeah, you should dress in a manner that actually has you stand out.
Yeah.
Because even if, according to a mate of mine, even if you don't get the job or anything like that, you'll stand out to the interviewer. Like and that's the most important thing, is to stand out in that regard. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. But I guess it also depends on who you're up against, qualifications wise.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, apparently the job market over there is really brutal in America.
It, yeah, I mean, of all the places it's noticeable, it's definitely the US because it's a circus, it's a shit show over there, and so
Apparently,
yeah,
because it doesn't feel like that bad here. It feels like you could apply for any kind of job and you'd probably get it. I mean, obviously, if you have the qualifications, you'd definitely get it. But it feels like even if you didn't have the qualifications, if you had a similar way of, you know what I mean?
yeah. I'm just glad I've got a trade because damn, they pay you while you're learning on the job. So
That's why a lot of people do trades.
yeah, it's the way to go.
Yeah, that wasn't enough for me, money for me, so I didn't do that.
Oh, okay.
You got to become a Coles employee.
Troy's gonna retire.
Cream.
I have
next year.
thought of.
Cream of the
I have
crop.
thought of that. I have thought of that.
Troy's
I
gonna
have thought about getting a job at Macca's, even if it's just for a couple of months,
supporting two kids and a wife.
to see what. No, I wouldn't be supporting Courtney. She'd be working too, just to see what it's like, just to experience. Because I never worked at a Macca's or fast food or anything.
I mean, sure, good luck, I guess.
Also, I could totally support a family on a McDonald's wage.
I'm sure. I mean, I have no doubt you probably could, because then you're giving up a lot of other stuff if you're doing that.
Like what?
Like if you're giving up on pleasures,
Such as?
100 plus.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. I have money for
alcohol.
that.
Plums
I
that
don't
into the
drink
drink machine at Macca's.
Coconut water. That'll be
No,
one.
that's pretty cheap too.
Oh, damn. Okay, fair enough. Oh, that's right. I forgot to mention this earlier. So I was talking about the point about how EB Games and Sanity closed down shops and stuff.
Yes.
Places like Dollarama and stuff like that, they want to expand by like having like 400, 700 stores, what it is, by 2034. So I think by that point there's going to be far less specialist shops than opposed to like massive shops where it's like a bit of everything, like your Kmart's or your Targets or Harris Scarfs or even Dollaramas.
So Jackson, I just looked up wages for Macca's. Crew member is $20 to $25 an hour.
Okay, not terrible, I guess.
No, it's not bad at all. That's fine. What is that like? That's 58 a year
But
for
25
25.
bucks an hour that's the Australian minimum wage these days.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not amazing good, but the thing is that it depends if you're casual as well, because I don't know how many permanent jobs you get at Macca's.
Yeah.
Let me see. So $25 an hour is 52,000 a year. That's more
Yeah,
than
okay.
enough.
Gotcha.
I mean, for me, other people would struggle, but for me, I could figure it out.
Yeah. No,
And
fair
that's
enough.
if Courtney didn't work. So but if we were both working full time, that would be like we'd probably earn about just over 100,000 a year, but we'd have to pay less tax on that because we'd both be earning less.
Yeah, I don't know really. You're still keeping your job for now, I guess.
Yes, of course I am. I like my job.
You
I
like
would
money.
I would never change jobs. What are you
Yeah,
talking about?
You like money.
I like money.
Oh, he's got it. He's got it.
I've got it. I played it earlier, but it was too quiet.
Fair enough.
I
All right.
also like my job, but yeah, anyway. So what were you saying about places closing down?
So, specialist stores like your EB Games and your Sanities of the past, like to me, they are your like ideal specialist stores if you want a certain item of some type, or whatever. Like you go to that place, like your EB Games or your Sanities. But now music stores aren't a thing anymore. Like if you want to buy albums, you go to JB Hi-Fi, or you download it digitally off of Spotify or wherever it is.
Yep.
And compare that to when we talked about Dollarama buying the Reject Shop. they had plans to have at least, I think it was 700 stores in Australia by 2034. And so comparing that to like what EB Games are like now, with the shutdown of New Zealand EB Games operations, perhaps that could be an issue for EB Games in Australia's future. Like there'll be far less stores unless something severe happens where there's another takeover. But the thing is that we're talking about how EB Games sometimes, comparatively price-wise, could be overpriced. But that's because that's all they're selling is gaming stuff. So there's not other items there that you can make money on. Where if you go to like Target or Big W or Kmart or whatever, you can buy a game cheaper, but because their money making is cheap crap that's in the furniture area or the Anko stuff or whatever it is.
So I watched a guy made a YouTube video about this like months ago where he talks about EB Games Australia and all that, and how EB's been in this weird middle ground ever since online gaming has become a thing, and it's tried to make itself a bit more of a zing kind of pop-up.
Yes,
like that's why
correct.
they're like a what do you call it, store that sells gaming, like
Merch and
Pokemon
stuff.
shirts, merch. They've
Merch,
sort of
yeah.
shifted towards a merch thing, but they're kind of stuck in this weird limbo area where they're not actually doing either thing.
Yeah.
And they're just going to close down. It's that simple. There's not going to be any it's nothing special. They just if they don't switch from gaming to something else, or to just merch, or even just completely get rid of the stores and rebrand the company and start selling other stuff, it's just going to slowly disappear and die off. I haven't looked at the stocks for them, but I imagine they're going down.
I dare say, yeah, you're right. On low bounds, but yeah.
EB Games are owned by
GameStop.
They are owned by GameStop. Well,
Yep.
GameStop has been struggling in America for a while
Yeah,
now. The
they're-
only reason
they're all
they
over the
haven't gone
place.
under is because a bunch of people memed it back into the stock market.
Correct. I do remember that. They pumped it. That was the what was that called? That was the fucking heck, I can't remember the name of it. That was part of the hedge funders or
Yeah.
something. There was
Didn't they nickname it Gamergate?
yes, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was Gamergate. I think that was something else, but
No, there was because the stock market in America had funny moments when a lot of hedge funds were putting into money into a certain stock and then all of a sudden pulling out, leaving the
they still do that now. That's how
Yeah.
they make money.
but they're doing it on a grander scale.
Yeah, that's what they do now. That's how they make
Pump
their
and
money.
dump. Yeah.
Well, it's not really pump and dump, but how do I explain it? So they'll buy stock, right?
Yeah.
And then they'll slowly buy stock until the price goes up because they're paying more for it. And then other people, like me and you, for example, the average guy who's playing
Average bloke.
around,
He said the thing. No,
goes,
sorry.
oh, my mate said that gold is going up in value, for example.
Yeah,
oh,
right.
gold's got. We should be buying gold. Why haven't we bought gold 5 years ago? Because it's quadrupled in price.
Cash is king.
And that's because all the big major companies and all the rich people or rich investors are buying into that thing. And of course it's going up. But the thing is, they're probably going to buy, and then at some point they're all going to start selling all at once. And then the value of whatever they're investing in is going to plummet or drop dramatically.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's pretty much how. And then the guy who invested halfway through, who bought some stock, who bought some gold or bought a stock like 6 months ago or 2 years ago, suddenly it's worth less than it was when they bought it, and they've lost a lot of money. That's what happened with Bitcoin. Well, that's what's happened at one point with
Happening,
Bitcoin. Like,
maybe.
yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. A lot of people who've bought Bitcoin, like when it first came out, have done very, very, very well.
Yeah. That's right.
But yeah, like there was that clip of people like videos of people who are throwing their laptops because they bought Bitcoin and then 6 months later it dropped in price.
Yeah. Oh well.
But yeah, that you got to keep out for that sort of thing because that like it's what's the word? It's all a pump and dump in that regard.
Yeah. Yep, that's how there was that the Hawk Tour girl. One of the most recent infamous stories about pumping and dumping into some sort of
Yeah.
coin that she had or something.
Well,
off
I
his
think
life.
with that, she just ignorantly let someone else
Thought
settle
for it,
that up
That's right. Yeah.
and didn't realize that. I think she just didn't know what she was doing. Let's put it that way.
And then she copped all the flack for it.
Basically, well, yeah, because she used her clout to get people
Her
to buy a
fame, yeah.
stupid Hawk gore.
The Hawk
I
Tuah.
saw that clip like a couple of. I've seen it a few times, but I saw the full thing like a couple of weeks ago, and I don't understand why it was why people memed it so much and why it was just this.
Well, because I think because she was a Texas girl, and she was talking about giving an oral,
I know. I'm
and I
well
was
aware.
like, I just Hawk Tuah on that thing.
Yeah, I
and
know
I-
you got to give it a little, but
Yeah.
it's just I don't understand why it turned into something.
I know. Again, that's the internet society or the social media society. I don't know what to call them, but
I don't
pop
know.
culture, man. I don't know who drives it, but
I wouldn't call that.
influence-
Pop,
I think it's
wouldn't call that pop
influences
culture.
though, because but that you've got a point because like what makes a meme popular and how does it get into circulation?
Yeah, but
So-
there's memes and then there's just garbage.
Brain rot.
Yeah, basically. Or there's just something's just stupid, and something needs to be the right kind of stupid. But this didn't feel that to me. But maybe I'm just getting old.
Yeah, well,
It just didn't feel the right kind of stupid. Like, have you heard, like, the banana thing,
Oh, peanut
banana
no.
monkey thing?
Banana monkey. No,
It's like a Gen Alpha meme thing.
oh yeah, okay. Not familiar with that one. That's called Disappears to the Abyss.
Hold on.
The Pepsi enthusiast is no longer enthusiastic about Pepsi. In fact, they're enthusiastic about getting internet fixed. But anyway,
It's,
Yeah. I don't know who. I think it's more of a collective.
It doesn't matter. It's one of those stupid brain rock characters, but apparently it's a meme.
Gotcha.
My internet brain farted again for some
No, it's
reason.
alright. Do we have an underrated meme that should be more popular, or?
No.
I mean, this is not a vote of confidence, but I'd rather see the death of 6-7 quickly. As soon as that thing can.
And all the children who say it.
I saw. I saw. I
Nice.
saw something. It was quite amusing. Again, it was one of those videos I watched, and it was about like, it wasn't fair. Let's put it this way: the guy made a video talking about how Gen Alpha kids are already like, basically they're already falling behind like, intelligently and can't and stuff like that. And it was a bit
Attention
unfair.
span.
because- It was attention span and all that stuff, and it's all the tablets and it's this and it's that. And it was a little bit unfair, one of the clips the guy played, because he's like, these kids are learning what 6-7 before they even learn the numbers 6 and 7.
Before they can count to 5.
And it's quite funny because it's got this little kid in prep or something, and he's going 4, 5, and she
6,
points
7.
6, and the mum points and she goes 7, and he goes 6, 7. He does the hand thing.
no.
6, and he's like 6, 7.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, that's a little unfair. Maybe he's got slightly older siblings who do it all the time.
Yeah, well.
You know,
all
and younger
access.
kids learn from the older kids.
Yes, can vouch, can say that is true. Yeah.
So it's a little unfair for a prep person to know the meme, or a prep kid to know the meme before they know the number. Like of course they know the meme before they know the number.
I'm gonna ask my daughter when she gets back to kinder this week or next week that if she,
If you ever,
if a kid,
ever say those two numbers and do the hand motion, you're dead to me, Savannah.
no, I'm telling you, if someone in a class does that, I tell you, you can punch them.
You can punch them. What if they're all just sitting there going like this?
Oh,
She's backed into a corner. They're surrounding her. Why aren't you doing the hand motion?
yeah, is it not fun anymore? You don't like it, huh?
Because like Axel just learned how to say "uh-oh," before he even knows what uh-oh means. Like,
Yeah, okay.
like I can't remember what it was. He dropped something and I went, uh-oh, and he's going, uh-oh. And from that point onwards, every reaction to everything has been, uh-oh.
So now it's
Uh-oh,
just
but-
his go-to phrase.
It's become his go-to phrase for
I
the
put
day.
a fork in the toaster. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. To be fair, I have been positive reinforcing it by just saying it as well.
Yeah, well, we have to. That's what you have to do.
Like he patted
As a
the
father to
cat.
do that.
He patted the cat, and he went, uh-oh, as he did it.
Okay. Oh, goodness.
But anyway, back to the EB Games thing. So yeah, it's probably going to collapse.
Yeah, eventually. They won't collapse, but I think what they're going to have to do is lower the amount of stalls that they have, because I think they're trying to push a bit too hard, because there's so many alternative options when it comes to buying, I guess, games in general, like physical games. Because hobby stores exist because people like to play board games or collect cards of varieties.
That's true. So here's the thing that confuses me, right? So we've known that this has been happening for a while. Like EB Games has been slowly, like, you know, not making as much profit. People, especially younger people, aren't going and to the shops to buy video games anymore. They'll just buy them online, right? So we've known it for a while. So EB Games should have known this for a while. In fact, they should know a lot better than us, since they know their own, you know, their profit margins and all
Yeah.
that stuff. And a lot of other companies, it's the same thing. Like, what is it? Is it Kodak
Codex. No.
Codex? Who does did the film for cameras?
Kodak,
Canon.
yeah.
Oh, Kodak. sorry,
Kodak.
Kodak. Yeah, Kodak.
Yeah, they invented the digital camera, and all. There's a running joke that they invented the digital camera and it destroyed their business model, because 90% of their business was film.
Yeah.
So, but it's one of those things where you think these companies would see this stuff coming and be like, oh, maybe we shouldn't make the digital camera, or maybe we should shift to only making digital cameras and expanding on that, or maybe like for Kodak and EB Games. Oh, maybe we should get out of the video game industry and focus on the pop culture industry more, or maybe we should focus more on books, or as you said, board games and stuff. Like, maybe we should pivot our business model at this point,
Yeah.
because a lot of the companies that still exist and all that, especially car companies, for example, they still exist because they pivot their business model. That's why all the car companies are moving towards electric cars.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's interesting that a lot of these companies don't really. It's weird that they don't adapt and change, and they just kind of fall apart. Know what I mean?
Because it's hard for a gaming shop to change, because they're so limited to what they can do. Hence, but you did mention like how they start to sell merch and stuff. But I feel like they've got to push new limits or boundaries with that, because
Yeah, but they started doing it like 15 years ago, and then it became a main thing about 10 years ago.
and now it's
And then for the past 10 years, they've kind of just been in this middle area. And it's like in that amount of time, they should have been able to shift their business model over a lot more much smoother transition.
I reckon it'd be good if they started selling like TVs or monitors as well, because like you're selling game consoles, but what else would you need for a console? Oh, I know, a TV.
Yeah, or switch to a computer store, for example.
Yeah.
Or
PC World.
even better idea, like become a competitor for like Steam, for example. Like design your own,
Physical Steam.
not even physical Steam, but design your own online gaming model, sort of thing, like online
see.
platform for selling games.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever bought? Do eBay deliver games? They don't do delivery, do they?
Yeah, they do. They still do.
They do. Okay.
I think it's been a hot minute since I've ordered anything from eBay for postage. Because when I used to live in Cleve, I used to get stuff sent to me from the Port Lincoln store. I'm pretty sure.
I'm not saying they should do. I'm not saying they should, like, if they didn't do delivery, they should move to it. Like, it's a little bit. That's slower than buying online. But create an online store where you can buy the game and get a code for it online, and directly download it to your PC. And that way you cut out Steam, for example. You don't have to. You've got an actual physical copy of the game.
Yeah.
Because if you don't with Steam, you don't actually own the games, do you?
No.
You have the right to use it or something.
I did that with Battlefield 2042. I bought a code from off Amazon, and it rocked up physically was a case with a code inside. But the other point was I was going to make, but now I can't remember because you talked a bit too much. I thought.
But GameStop should have shifted to online retail of games.
That's what Sanity
Years
ended up
ago.
doing, by the way, Troy. Sanity's turned to like a Kogan-like shop, online shop.
Oh, for CDs.
I just think in general, any goods.
I wonder if they got bought out by Kogan. Because Kogan owns so many things nowadays.
That's probably a good point. I probably didn't think about that. Probably was what it is.
I mean, that's what Dick Smith did, but I don't buy anything from Dick Smith, even online.
No, fair enough. Anyway, yeah, it's a interesting time. We're keeping an eye on certain companies and seeing how they progress.
Oh, don't you worry. Just you watch, Jackson. Jim's mowing will disappear next, along with the lawn.
So Sanity.
Once we remove lawns and nature strips, you won't need Jim's mowing anymore. Mow my lawn? I don't have a lawn. Why would you mow it?
You gonna say, Carl?
Yeah, I was looking at Sanity's website, and it pretty much just looks EB Games. They sell movies, music, TV shows.
Okay, so
pop
there's
punk.
no
a whole
goods.
section.
Okay.
They've got a whole section for K-pop.
I love that. You said
Gaming.
movies, TV shows, and all that, and it says that right on the little.
Yeah, and then they have a section for vinyls, like records, and they do books, fiction and non-fiction, and then board games.
Oh, 50% off books in stock.
Massive. Yeah.
Oh, Sanctuary, A Witch's Tale. I actually looked into
Well,
watching
it's sponsored by Sanity, guys. Just for those wondering, anyone wondering for no reason.
$20 for a Paw Patrol CD.
Paw Patrol.
So, I'm not paying that. Ooh, but what? $70 for Tower of God Season 2 Part 2
No wonder
on
they're going
Blu-ray?
broke.
That's a joke.
Troy, I worked out a Savers today, and I almost bought you American Dad Season 6.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't. My Hero Academia Season 7 Part 2 Limited Edition Blu-ray DVD, $124.
Oh, gosh.
That time I got reincarnated as a slime, Season 3 Part 2. Let me just add that to my order.
Wish list.
Wish list.
Oh, goodness. Yes.
Oh, NCIS Sydney. Yes, I'll get
All right.
that.
Well, on that wish listing note, I'm going to wish list this episode to conclude. So,
I'm gonna finish up with Mr. Brown's Boys Series 5. $20, $30. That's pretty good. I'm gonna get that.
you can get that cheaper
So,
at Savers.
Pirate Bay.
Pirate Bay.
Or I could just stream it for free anywhere with a
Was it
VPN.
Pirate Bay that got sent a cease and desist type thing? And they're like,
I'm sure they've gotten sent a
torrents
few.
legal in Sweden.
I'm sure they've gotten a fair few
Yeah.
cease and desists. Is Pirate Bay based in Sweden? The server?
Or one of those countries.
They'd have to be somewhere where it's like, it's fine. You're
bad.
allowed to download stuff
Yeah.
here.
I can't remember which country, but it was one of those. But anyway,
Doctor Who season 1, but it's the black guy season 1.
where's the Doctor Where series or the Doctor How series? That's what I want to know.
Or the Doctor Y series.
Yes, thank you.
Doctor Y, well, I don't know, but he has cancer.
Doctor Y.
Oh, goodness me, a doctor for all occasions.
I really liked House, but I want to watch Garage next.
I want to watch Caravan.
You want to watch Caravan? Aussie Drinking Hat.
Dr. RV.
Doctor Who. Combine the two, yes, makes sense.
I'm not gonna lie. Sanity actually looks pretty good because it's got a bunch of different merch on it now. I just looked at Australia stuff.
Roll the outro.
All right, Carl, you heard the man.
Yes.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
I think you nailed it. We'll use that take. We'll use that take. We're definitely using that take.
I don't know. I haven't made an outro in yonks.
It's fine. I'll just stop and leave. It's fine. Welcome to another yes. Yeah. All right. Adios.
Bye.
What's this?
Nailed
There we
it.
go. That was pretty.
That was pretty.
that was
We'll use
pretty
that take. That's the take. We'll use that take.
Wait a minute.
Poo. Get out of bed.
No, that's it. That's